Crush and sprinkle them around your garden veggies. Whether you're growing tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, or anything else, they're priceless in the garden. Your harvest will be richer and juicier. Eggshells are usually left over after baking or making breakfast. Don't toss them out. Start by cleaning the shells thoroughly. Pour hot water over them to remove any leftover egg white. After the hot water soak, place them on a paper towel and let them dry completely. Eggshells are a natural source of calcium, which supports strong plant growth. They also improve soil structure when mixed into the ground. Once dry, take them out to the garden, crush them in your hands and scatter around your tomatoes or other vegetables. Lightly mix the crushed shells into the top layer of soil. They also serve as a great natural barrier against slugs, so before you throw out your eggshells next time, spread them in the garden instead. It's a simple, free, homemade trick for stronger, healthier plants. Just a few drops are enough to make tomatoes healthy and strong. The fruits will be bigger and more flavorful than ever. The first ingredient is eggshells. They contain calcium, magnesium, and micronutrients that strengthen the root system and protect against diseases. Grind the shells into a fine powder. The finer it is, the faster it will dissolve. Pour about 2 cups of water into a tall container. Add the ground shells and stir well. The next ingredient is a banana peel. Banana peels are rich in potassium and phosphorus, which affect the size, flavor, and ripening of the fruits. Cut one peel into smaller pieces and add it to the container. Now it's time for nettle. It strengthens plants and repels pests. It's also rich in nitrogen, iron, and silica, which boost plant resistance. Add 2 teaspoons. Mix everything well and let it sit for at least an hour. After that, strain the mixture through a strainer lined with gauze to remove the solids. Pour the liquid into a bottle. Add the prepared fertilizer concentrate to a bucket of water and mix well. Water the tomatoes once a week. You can also use it for cucumbers or peppers. Your plants will grow like crazy. You won't be able to keep up with the harvest. Just 1 tablespoon is enough to keep snails away. If you have snails in your garden eating everything you grow, try this trick. Pour instant coffee into a bowl. The caffeine in coffee is toxic to snails. It also has a strong smell and slightly acidic pH, making it an unfriendly environment for these pests. Importantly, it's safe for plants. Transfer the coffee to a tall container. Add about 1 cup of warm water and stir until the coffee dissolves completely. Now take a garden sprayer. Unscrew the cap and pour the prepared coffee solution inside. Then dilute the mixture with about 1.5 gallons of clean water. Close the sprayer tightly. Use this spray on plants vulnerable to snails, especially vegetables, lettuce, or herbs. That's where pests usually appear. Snails will disappear within a few hours. This spray irritates and repels them. A completely natural way to take back control of your garden. The aphids disappeared after just 1 use. You won't find this in any store. All it takes is a few minutes and a homemade spray made from ingredients you already have in your kitchen. Aphids suck the sap from plants, weakening the leaves and making them more vulnerable to damage. Here's a simple way to make an organic solution that gets rid of pests in your garden. Pour about 1.25 cups of vinegar into a tall container. Vinegar disinfects and repels with its strong smell. Now add 1 tablespoon of neem powder, a natural ingredient from the neem tree that repels pests without harming plants. Next, add half a tablespoon of hot red pepper. It contains capsaicin, which has a strong smell and taste. Then add half a tablespoon of ground black pepper. The intense aroma drives aphids away. Add a little liquid soap to help the solution stick to the plants. Mix everything well and let it sit for a few hours. After that, strain the mixture through cheesecloth. Add some water, then pour it into a spray bottle. This mixture works great on both vegetables and flowers. It's fast, natural, and effective. Use it as soon as you spot aphids. This is stronger than anything you've tried so far in the battle against powdery mildew. You'll eliminate the disease in just 1 day. I'll show you 2 mixtures you need to know. Start by preparing a larger jar. Add 3 tablespoons of garden sulfur. Sulfur acts as a disinfectant, inhibits spore development, and strengthens plant immunity. Pour in 33.8 ounces of water and mix well. The powder must dissolve. Transfer the solution to a sprayer and remember to dilute it with 169 ounces of clean water. Spray the leaves with this mixture. It's an effective protective barrier against powdery mildew. Regular spraying will stop the infection. But that's not all. You can also use this white powder. Baking soda has alkaline properties. It creates an environment where fungi can't survive. Add the baking soda to the sprayer. Dissolve 1.8 ounces of baking soda in 338 ounces of water. Use it the same way as the first mixture. With these two solutions, your plants will gain a natural shield against powdery mildew, and you'll strengthen your entire garden's immunity. This solution works throughout the whole season. Do this for your garden. It will bloom like never before. Your plants will be healthy and strong. Start by preparing charcoal or briquettes without any chemical additives. Charcoal improves soil structure and protects plants from toxins. Use a hammer to crush the charcoal into smaller pieces. Place the crushed charcoal in a bucket and add some water. Mix it thoroughly. Now prepare a second bucket and add soil mixed with compost. Compost is a real treasure of nutrients. Add regular water or rainwater to the composted soil. Combine the contents of both buckets and mix. Cover the bucket and leave it for 2 to 3 days so the ingredients can blend well. Now, use this mixture to water your garden beds. Water the soil, and you'll see how quickly it becomes more fertile and full of life. With this method, your garden will be drought-resistant and provide you with abundant harvests all season long. This is the secret to beautiful flowers and thriving plants in your garden. If you've never used this before, you need to start now. I'll show you how and why it works. It's an excellent natural fertilizer for many plants. First, take a cube of yeast. Get a container and pour in some water. Break the yeast into smaller pieces. It can even be expired yeast that you would normally throw away. Stir well until it fully dissolves with no lumps. Once mixed, let the solution sit for 15 minutes. To use it, dilute 1 quart of yeast water in 2.5 gallons of clean water. Yeast is much cheaper than chemical fertilizers and far healthier. Just water your plants with this mixture, and you'll see stronger, more vibrant blooms. Repeat the yeast fertilization every 2-3 weeks, and you'll notice the difference. Your tomatoes won't make it without this. It's the secret to healthy, strong plants that an old gardener once shared with me. If you want big, juicy, deep red tomatoes, watering and fertilizing alone won't cut it. The real game changer is proper pruning. It's what determines the strength of the plant and how many fruits you'll get. Those lower branches just drain energy for no reason. They slow down ripening and raise the risk of disease. To keep your plants strong and manageable, leave only 2 or 3 sets of leaves below the first fruit cluster. Cut off the lower, unnecessary branches, especially the ones closest to the ground. They trap moisture and encourage mold. This simple pruning step improves airflow and sunlight exposure, making your plants sturdier and healthier. It's easy to do, but incredibly effective. It can completely transform the look and productivity of your tomatoes. You'll see the difference in just a few days. Stronger stems, fewer diseases, and loads of big red fruit.